Welcome back to Off the Page with Kira. And today was amazing. Today I got to do a lot of great things here in Nashville. Two of the things was I got to start the day out finishing up organizing these manuscripts for my authors. I do that for my one-on-one clients. And then I got to go have lunch at the restaurant that my son Kale works at. And Kale is my 21-year-old. And it was so fun. It was just so fun. Man, I miss him so much. He lives here in Nashville. He's a musician. He has a band. It's called Heart Hotel. I will plug him all day. He is a master at music, and he's a masterful musician. And he's a brilliant lyricist, singer, songwriter. I'm just so proud of him. So he lives here in Nashville, and I've never been to the restaurant that he works at, so I got to go to it today, got to work on my computer. I worked on my talk during my time there, and then when he didn't have a table, he'd come and sit and hang out. It was just the best, right? Nothing's better than seeing your kids who've grown up and moved away. And then I got to get everything ready for our booth at the Relaxed Money event with Kate Northrup. And even though half the stuff didn't come, it's fine. It's fine, right? Like, this is how it goes. We spent $1,000 on all of these banners and all of this stuff. And for whatever reason, it didn't make it here in time. And it's a bummer, and also the show must go on. Things continue on. And I think that's the lesson in business, is you just pivot, right? You just pivot. You're like, hey, you know what? It's fine. And so we went and set up the booth, got everything ready. I got to go to the VIP event with Kate Northrup tonight, and she is just magical. And wow, she is a magnet for amazing humans. The people who are here at the event are unbelievably powerful women. I mean, I'm just amazed. These, like, such an amazing group of people. It was an extraordinary night. She had us do these really powerful powerful practices to actually get to know people's hearts, which was super impactful. And then Amanda, who's here with me, we went to dinner, had the best tacos ever. And then I got home and went to the gym. So it was a great day. I can feel my talk changing. It's really interesting. I wrote a whole talk. I'd been working on a whole talk last week. And I got here and I lost it. It was gone. Every word. I've been working for hours last week and it's gone. And so whenever that happens, I know it wasn't the right talk. And so I just don't even stress about it. I just go, okay, all right, God, what is the right talk? And so then this whole new one started to show up today. And after going to the VIP group tonight, I was like, oh, it's changing. Like, this talk is changing. So it looks like it's just living and breathing with me right now. And I'm not really too stressed about it, mostly because I really do give this over to God. And I'm like, I'm going to spend the time writing it. Like, that's important. Like, we have to do the actions. We have to show up and receive. But then I'm just going to sacred surrender it to God and be like, all right, God, whatever you need, I will do. So I'm seeing this new talk come in and I'm just like feeling it. It's like so alive in my body. I can feel the practices I'm going to take them through that I didn't think I was going to do. And that gets me so excited. Yeah, I'm just like ready. I'm ready for this. And I'm really excited because tomorrow I'm not speaking. So tomorrow I get to just experience the whole event and get to know all these amazing women and learn from Kate. Like, how lucky am I? I'm so blessed. So with that, this is going to be short tonight because I need to get some rest. And let me see if there's a message that I want to share tonight. I just think more and more this message, and like these are so late that I have no idea what I said yesterday. So sometimes I think I'm repeating myself, but sometimes some messages need to be repeated. So maybe I shared this last night. But this piece that I keep feeling, I don't know if I've shared with you about the spine, but I cannot get over this experience of like feeling the strength in the spine and being aware of our own spines physically, but also energetically, and how the strength in the spine shows up when we've been through fires, when we've been through the hardships, when we've been through the pressure. And when we get that, it makes all of the hard experiences, they work for us. They give us the strength in our spine. They give us the strength in who we are, in our message, in our brilliance. We lead. This is important. It is our struggles that create the strength in our spine. They create the strength in our messages and allows us to lead in lived truth. And this is a distinction that's been coming to me, especially with AI. Like anybody could sound really, really smart now. Like anybody. You can literally get in there and have ChatGPT whip up anything and everything, and you can sound so brilliant. And so how do we distinguish, like how can we tell who are true thought leaders and those who are just saying regurgitated content? And the distinction that I keep feeling is true thought leaders, they share from lived truth. And you can feel it in the strength of their spine. Like you can feel it in the way that they hold their body. You can feel it in the depths of how they speak. This is what gives them the authority of being a thought leader versus anybody and everybody who could just regurgitate content, who can just Google things up on ChatGPT and sound so smart, and they can have all the right words. But this is where we get to somatically feel when people are in truth. And when people are in truth, it's because they lived it. So I say this because at times it can feel like, like my business isn't where I want it to be. Why do I keep hitting all these struggles? These are for you. They are making you into the leader. They are building and fortifying you. And this phrase came to me. I was talking to someone today. An author applied to be a JOA author today, and I was having this call with them. And we were talking about the fear that shows up, the fear right before you write a book, the fear right before you say yes to the next expanse, the fear that wants to literally hold you as a prisoner. And I said to her, the fear is the compression that leads to your liberation. The fear compresses everything, and you can either let it collapse you or you can expand through it. And then you step into liberation. So all these thoughts have just been really like coming into my body because I think this new book is arriving. And it's like, I don't want to hear it right now. I'm like, my book is going to hit Amazon on February 17th. Like, I think I need like a minute, but that's not how it works. And I would never deny sacred words. When words want to come through a vessel, often they are denied. And so if this book wants to come through, I will receive it, even though I wanted like a month off. But that's, it's okay. It's okay. Because you know what? Writing a book is the most sacred experience I've ever had. And every book I write changes my life. So I guess this is me saying, I'm going to receive this book. Because all these ideas, they are just, I can't shut them off. They are just like pouring in, and I'm just trying to gather them. So I guess it's time to start writing that book. You heard it here first. my gosh. But in other good news, my book, Transfiguration, will be live on February 17th because that is the day that God told me to make it live. I'm very excited. But I will tell you a secret. That right now, do I tell you the secret? Yeah. Right now, my book is on Amazon in pre-launch. No one knows except for you because you're here. So it might even be cheaper than it normally will be. So maybe go check it out before my team raises the price. But to the rest of the world, it will be live on February 17th because that is the day that God told me to have it go live. Because February 17th is my 9-year anniversary of the day I chose to live. And 9 is a completion. And so me stamping this book into the world on my 9th anniversary of choosing life is a completion of a very intense 9 years. And I will welcome this in, breathing all the way in freedom, liberation, abundance, gratitude, joy. And I offer that to you as well. So I'm going to go to bed. I hope you sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow night.